Today. So, I am having a day. Didn't really sleep all that well, and my trigeminal neuralgia is acting really weird today. Okay, so typically I have these symptoms where it is all the way up the side of my face, and I can generally feel just up. Hey Kayla, hey girl, how are you? Thank you so much for coming on today and watching. I appreciate it, and all of your support. I love your videos. They've really been a big help. Thank you so much. But I was like telling you about my trigeminal neuralgia and how it's really, really weird today because like I cannot feel the inside of the left side of my nose at all. Oh, it's snowing there? Where do you live? Because, like, it's really cold here in Montana. Because I'm not sure if it snowed overnight or not. But, it's probably due to snow here soon. So, sorry. I actually, I have family in Tennessee. So, right around Nashville area. So, I usually wear my hair up, like you guys know, and have my headgear on, but, this right here, but I couldn't wear it today because of my trigeminal neuralgia. It was really bugging me, and I tried to put my hair back in the ponytail, and, it was pulling so much. It actually is rubbing against my face right now, and it's really kind of bugging me, so sorry. I'm trying to find my little hair clip, but I can't seem to find it, so... Oh, yeah, I've heard of that place. I'm actually originally from Illinois, so Tennessee is really familiar to me. So I've always wanted to go, though. So maybe you'd be a good visit. But it's really, really strange because, like, even as I was putting on my makeup, I had to do things really differently with this part of my face because I literally cannot feel like... And it's generally really strange because I generally have, like, the strangest sensations, right? Like, I'm not going to touch it, but, like, it literally usually feels like hot razor blades stinging and slicing open. Like, I mean, a bazillion of them slicing open. But right now, it's very, very uncomfortable feeling that I cannot literally feel the inside of my nose, that it's making breathing really uncomfortable. And so, like, the inside of my mouth is really painful, especially here. And then I had 2 more teeth break last night. So that means since leaving the dentist's office with these teeth still in my mouth on the 29th, 7 of these 19 teeth had broken. I think there's 20, but, like, this one right here really isn't that much. So, they really don't know what's causing the trigeminal neuralgia. All of the tests that they did showed that my TGN nerve isn't being compressed. So they couldn't figure out what was going on. So, like, none of the brain surgeries, which I'm sorry, but no, I'm not going to go through any of that anyways. But none of them would probably really work for me anyways, because relieving that compression isn't going to be beneficial for me. So there, see, I got it to where it's not really touching that much anymore, so that feels a little better. Sorry, I spent forever on my hair this morning knowing that I was going to be going live, and it hurt to have it touch my face. So I'm just going to say that right now, okay? Living with TGN is horrible, and I do not want to wish it upon anybody. Even, I don't really have a worst enemy anymore, but, you know, like... I don't wish it upon anybody. Like, it is a horrible, horrible, horrible disease, and it is very debilitating. And I cannot wait until these teeth come out. And unfortunately, I am still waiting for the hospital's approval. Oh, Kayla, thank you so much. It's really frustrating because, like, I already have enough to deal with. You know, I mean... with all of my other issues with my health, this was the last thing that I really wanted to deal with, you know? And so I tried really hard to deal with the medications, and I'm allergic to the best medications out there for it. So, what do you do? So, I'm done taking things that don't work. And so, and I am not willing to have my head cut open and multiple times. I've seen people do 5 or 6 brain surgeries that are unsuccessful. I'm not really willing to do that. And if I can just get some relief going somewhere, why not? And they're breaking apart. And I mean, these hurt right here. Just a touch. Even just to touch the outside right here. So painful. I cannot wait. People are like, oh, but you're going to hurt when you get your teeth out. It's like, yeah, but I'm going to be healing. It's like, it's a different kind of pain. You all know exactly what I mean. It's a totally different kind of pain. You're healing, you know, and I don't have this feeling of that my teeth breaking anymore. And oh, hon, I'm so sorry. I will put him on my healing and prayer altar, okay? Because, you know, my husband, he just had a seizure, and he's my caretaker. And so that was really scary for us to go through. And so, you know, he's my caretaker. You know, he's my driver. He does everything for me. And so to be able to have him healthy, I need that too. And so that was really the scariest thing probably I've been through in a very long time, health-wise, is to watch my husband go through that. You know, I'm used to things that I go through. You know, it's my body, you know, but to see him go through all that, it was a lot. Thank you very much for both of you guys too, because it's really, really hard when, you know, you're helping each other and then someone else gets sick, you know, and it's frustrating, and not really frustrating for the both of you, but just frustrating because it's like, oh, you know, you need both of you to be there for each other, and then you're both down, and it's like, and we're just together all the time, you know, so we're pretty used to this, but he's amazing, and I love him, and we just, you know, had our 4-year anniversary of being together yesterday, and our 3-year wedding anniversary the other day, so he's just I couldn't ask for a better husband, and he's been with me this whole time and through my junk, and so I just love him to death. And so he's gonna go through this with me, and he supports me through this, and that's just was hard for me, was like I keep asking him, like, you know, I'm not gonna have teeth, right? You know, like, you're gonna look at me and you're gonna like look at this old lady, you know. Oh, thank you, that's awesome, you know, and congratulations, you know. It's hard, you know, to be married for a long time anymore. People don't do it, like, you know, they don't stay married anymore, and it's so sad. It's like you make it work because you love each other, and that's why you got married in the first place, you know. I mean, duh, people, you know. I love my husband, and he loves me, and that's how it is. He's my best friend, you know. I mean, I wouldn't know what I would do without him. And so I can't wait until I can say we've been married for 10 years, you know. That's so cool. But I keep looking at him, and I'm like, I'm not going to have anything in my mouth. And he's like, you're still going to be beautiful. And that's weird, you know, but exciting all at the same time, because he supports me, and he's been through so much with me, you know. I mean, I almost passed away, so, you know, and he took care of my feeding tube, you know. I mean, he did the maintenance on my feeding tube. He he injected all my medicines through my feeding tube, and he did the cleanings, and I mean, not very many husbands in this world do that type of stuff. And so, yeah, I think so too. But, it's like the way that I look at myself right now, Kayla, I don't like the way that I look, with the way that these are. And I don't like how they feel. They hurt. My mouth just hurts constantly. And so the way that I look at it is like, I could definitely handle not having them in, for the fact that it's going to be healthy. And then I'll be able to get my teeth, in about 6 weeks or so. I think that's what the doctor said. So, I'll be ready, it'll be a nice, pretty smile. I haven't had one for, a few years, and, I'm gonna be ready to chew again. So, yeah, it's hard. It's hard. I keep seeing videos on people on how they chew, and I just keep thinking, I'm like, I can't bite now, I'm like, I can't even chew a salad, I can't bite down on things now. So it's like anything different. But hey, I'm already eating oatmeal and cream of wheat and scrambled eggs and soup and mashed potatoes. So, I'm pretty on that diet already. So I'm pretty used to it. So bring it on, It didn't hurt me at all to be doing that. I did that with my, weight loss surgery, and I had to do it when I was, got off the feeding tube, and doing it again, and I'll have to do it with my teeth coming out. So, we got this. We got it. So, thank you all for your support. I have really made some really good connections on here through YouTube, and I thank you all so much, because, it doesn't take much to watch a video, hit that like and subscribe if you do, and join people on their journeys, because that's really what, helps us, is to be able to have that outlet, have an outreach for people, because, I don't get out of the house. I go to the doctor's appointments, and sometimes I go to the store with my husband, but other than that, I can't really get out, because my trigeminal neuralgia makes me not be able to leave the house. And it's really hard, and it's really debilitating, and it's really disheartening, and I'm a human, I'm a woman, I'm a wife, I'm a mom, I'm a friend, I'm all these things. I'm a sister, I'm a godmom, I'm an auntie. Just because I'm disabled doesn't mean I have to stay in my house all the time, and it's getting a little old, and so I need to be able to spread my wings a little bit again, and have my husband and I go enjoy a time out of the house. But it hurts too much. So, I originally had my E-Day set for November 29th, and when I got into the dentist's office, after 11 attempts to access my veins for IV sedation, he could not, and so he had to reschedule in order for me to have it done up at the hospital. Originally, it was supposed to be scheduled for December 15th, next Friday, but I called to double check that the other day, and they have told me now that, and now I'm waiting for the stinking hospital's approval, and the hospital hates me, so this is going to be fun. At this point, I don't really care. If they tell me no, then I'm just going to go in there in the dentist's office. I'm going to be like, I don't care, just knock me out. I have a cast iron skillet. You can just bonk me over the head, and while I'm passed out, just rip them out. I don't even care anymore. I don't care. Because if the hospital denies it, then I'm just gonna ask them to do whatever they can possibly do to take these out, and I'll take whatever possible at this point, you know, because like even I had a suggestion just to be able to say, hey, just take them out a few at a time, or just, and I don't care at this point. I even have my husband take him out, like whatever needs to happen, doesn't matter. I've seen how they do it, on TV now. You just, get in there and rip them out. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do that. But it's getting that bad, like, you all understand, right? Well, the hospital, the dentist is gonna do it at the hospital. My dentist that I go to, he is the only dentist that is certified to work at our hospital. So he is allowed to do oral surgeries at our hospital under general anesthesia. That way, he can just deal with my mouth while an anesthesiologist is dealing with putting me under and dealing with all of that stuff. So he doesn't have to deal with any of that, and he can just deal with taking my teeth out and worrying about that, and then the anesthesiologist deals with the rest of it. So, unfortunately, it has to be done that way, and we'll just deal with it. Not really happy about it, but we'll figure it out as it comes. Seeing as though, like, hold on just a second. Can you warm my coffee up, please, babe? And I made some new coffee.
I know.
So, see, I asked him about, like, because normally they also can do, Kayla, like, nitrous, but I, actually, with my anxiety disorder, nitrous is known in the past to give me, panic attacks, and so we weren't sure if we really wanted, because of the fact that these ones down here, really, he needs to cut my gums open, and and he needs to cut my gums open and take them out. That way, we don't want me to be awake during any of this, and on top of the nitrous causing a panic attack, that could potentially throw my body into spasms. So then we're like double dutying bad things on top of it. So like, he's like, let's just try the other stuff first. But they have like a pill, I guess, an oral sedation pill, but I don't know how well it knocks you out. And that's what I asked him, is like, I want to make sure that I am like zonked, like I want to be like, and then I wake up and I have gauze in my mouth and I'm bleeding and there's stitches and they're gone and I don't remember anything. I would be totally okay with that, only because of, these down here, and they're so, God, I just rubbed against it with my finger and I about threw up. Oh, so it was like you did, bam, fall asleep. Well, I'll ask him if there's anything like that he might have that I might be able to take, and if for some reason the hospital comes back and decides that they don't want to help. He said that, now, did you feel him doing any of it while you, like, you didn't feel it, and if you don't remember anything, so you didn't feel him pulling. How many teeth did you have pulled? And did you have to have stitches too, or did you have immediates put in? I think you had immediates put in. Am I correct on that, Kayla? Did you have immediates put in? Because that's the only difference. I have to wait for my dentures, and I think it's probably going to be like 6 to 8 weeks. Probably that seems to be about what everybody's having to do. But that's been the only difference is, and I'm okay with it. I'm totally okay with having to wait for my dentures, but because he said that it's actually better to be able to let your gums heal down and shrink down, because like over here I already don't have teeth, so I completely understand what he's talking about, how they recede down, because it's way smaller over here than it is, and I don't have any over here either. So, it's way smaller than it is in the other parts of my gums that still have the teeth, and I totally understand that. So, okay, yeah, so I have there's 20 total in here, but like I said, that's including this little one right here and all of these. I just had this one, my back teeth. There's another one back here and a back one back here break. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I had this one right here break, this one and this one break. And then, oh yeah, another piece of this one right here. So it's been a little frustrating. And that's been just since the 29th, since I walked out of his office. And so he was really sweet, and I feel really bad for him. Okay. See, the good thing is that I only have one molar, really, on this side, because this one's broken in half. Well, so it's this one, but and then on this side, I only have these ones, and then I have one way back here. So, but every one of the teeth are broken in half, deteriorating, chipped, and so I do have to say that I am very, very shocked that this happened to my teeth because of my feeding tube. And if I would have known that nutrition plays a huge part in the health of your teeth, no matter how bad you brush and floss, I would have fought harder to have different things happen after my stomach exploded, because yikes. Yeah. Oh wow, that's really scary. See, that's something that I have had issues with, was wondering, that I have an ulcer, and they wanted to do a upper endoscopy, I think that's what it's called, but I had to hold it off because I have all these broken teeth. And I told them, I'm like, you're not putting a tube down my throat right now. I know that they have some sort of bite things that they can put in your mouth, but they can still break inside of those, and I am not willing to have that happen to me. No. And so just for that purpose alone, I'm not going to do that. But sorry, my hair, I'm not going to do that again. I'm not wearing it down again, or at least that part. It's really bugging me. It's really bothering the side of my face to rub against right here. This side right here. Sorry. Maybe I'll just put a couple little twists in it or something. So, anyways. Oh yeah, I could totally do that, huh? I have a hard time braiding though, because I can't hold my arms up for very long, so I'm trying to get my husband to learn how to braid. Because I don't have a collarbone on this side. See my big old scar. I don't have a collarbone on my left side, and my right side is completely messed up because I tore 3 muscles and tendons in this side, and I have nerve damage and severe arthritis over here. So, oh yeah, can you just my husband is Nordic, so I could just imagine him like braiding and stuff. I could just do. He's straightened my hair and he has curled my hair for me. So he's an amazing husband and I love him to death. So braiding is a very frustrating thing, and I can't imagine how hard it would be for him. So, and it's definitely not a normal man thing to do, to braid. So I think I'm just going to keep it like this. Does that look totally bad? I know that you would totally tell me. So, but I do feel somewhat positive that we're going to get good news and that I'm just going to be able to get my teeth out on the 15th. And so so it looks okay like this. So, but like I was saying, I do feel positive. I think that my teeth are going to be out, and I think I'm going to be on the road to recovery, and I think this is going to be... Thank you! I love you guys. You're so sweet, Kayla. Thank you so much. I think this is going to be like the best Christmas present that I've had in a long time, because... you know, the universe just knows that it needs to be done, and it'll help me, and I just need a little bit of something to help, something to go right for once. But I am about ready to end our live feed for today. Did you have anything to ask, any questions? Feel free. Also, if you want to share my page or like and subscribe, go right ahead. It's down there on the bottom. I see that you already did. Thank you. And also, you don't have to, but I went ahead, I saw some other people, and then my good friend, Danita, on My Reason to Smile, she, sorry, hold on just a minute. Sorry. My good friend Danita, and then Kayla, My Reason to Smile, they have been helping me a lot, on trying to get, you know, like, things going and what kind of supplies I need and all that other stuff. But it's been a little stressful here, and so it was just kind of suggested to me that I do like a wish list through Amazon, and so I went ahead and did that. And you know, if you want to help my family out, help me out. It's not a big deal. You don't have to do it, but that's why it's called a wish list, because wishes are fun. So, but I love you all so much, and thank you for coming today, and I want to be there on your journey with you. So thank you for being here with me on mine. Kayla, thank you for coming today. It was so sweet to be able to sit here and chat with you. Yep. Oh man, it's a short day today. Yes. Thank you so much. It's right down there on the bottom, okay? But I love you. You guys have happy holidays, okay? And be safe out there picking your kids up. Please be careful driving, okay? I love you, hun. Okay? Thank you all for coming. Many blessings. And like I said, like and subscribe. It's right there on the bottom. And I hope that if any of you are suffering with anything, that you can come to me, and I'm willing to try and put a smile on your face or give you some advice. And I've been through it all, so I can kind of be there to be a buddy, or, you know, be a friend. I like to be friends, so be here on my journey with me, and I'll be there on yours with you. Many blessings, love and light. See you all later.